Good morning, awesome fifth graders. I want to start off by telling you how proud I am for yesterday's lesson. It may seem a little slow or repetitive, but I want to make sure you guys have the core basis before we move on to opinion writing. So you guys did a great job of knowing how to organize your thoughts when you need to go from giving your opinion and then a reason and a piece of evidence. So great job doing that. Today we have the same learning targets because I want you guys to practice something today. So I will be giving you guys an essay and you'll have to find different things in the essay. And then in addition, we are going to learn more about how to write a thesis statement. I know some classes have done this and some haven't. But today is going to be a great way for you to practice. So let's get started. If we look at our learning targets today, they are the same as yesterday. I can form an opinion about a topic. I can support my opinions using relevant reasons and or evidence. And last, I can group reasons and information together in a logical way. So if you follow the directions from Seesaw, you should have listened along to Hey Little Ant. And let's take a look and summarize this really quick. So if we did somebody wanted but so then, we'd have to look at first, who's the somebody? The ant wanted what? To stay alive, but the little boy still wanted to smush him. So the little ant convinced him. Then I want you to decide what happened at the end, just in case you haven't read it. So if we are looking at this and we decide, I want to come up with a thesis statement for this. First, before we do that, let's look at what a thesis statement would look like. So a thesis statement has three different parts. One, you need the topic. Two, you need your claim. And in this particular point, we are going to be talking about your opinion. Then the third part is your supporting points. And what we are calling those are our reasons. So if we look at Hey Little Ant, what is the topic? I'm just going to say the topic is a boy and a girl. I'm sorry, a boy and an ant. Just kidding. And then the claim or the opinion, and this goes back to the point of view. So depending on what point of view, are we going to take it from the ant's point of view or the little boy's point of view? Because from the ant's point of view, what does he want? The ant wants to live, right? Well, what about the boy? What's the boy's point of view, or what's the boy's opinion? Well, the boy wants to smush the ant. So for today's lesson, we're going to go from the ant's point of view. So for the claim or the opinion that the ant has, the ant wants to live. And then if we were to look at the supporting points or the reasons why, let's think about this for a minute. So the ant wants to live because it would hurt. Why else? If I was in class, I'd be calling on you or having you turn and talk to your neighbor. So I'm trying to give you a chance to think about it. He has a home. What else? Me. I would call on me like that. He's just like the boy. You know Miss G and when I write on whiteboards. So there may be a couple other reasons why. But if we were to put all of this together, we could say, the ant wants to live because it would hurt. He has a home. He's just like the boy. If we were to go back and look and read Hey Little Ant again, this is what the whole story is about. And when you are writing an opinion piece or other sorts of essays that require a thesis statement, this 1, 2, and 3 are the core things that you need for your thesis statement. Let's take a look at an essay written by a 5th grader. This is a great letter example written by a 5th grader. I want you to pause the video and I want you to read it to yourself. Then we're going to come back and deconstruct it. So pause now. If you haven't paused, you need to actually pause. All right, now that you've read this essay, I'm actually just going to look at the first paragraph. So as we look at the first paragraph, let's read it again. Dear Mom and Dad, imagine me on your porch full of tears, watching my sister pull out of the driveway in our gray Toyota with college bags and books stacked up in the back seat. First, let me stop right there and say what a great job this student did with the show not tell. You can really close your eyes and you can feel the emotion that they're feeling. You can really see what is happening, the colors, everything. So knowing that they're full of tears, what kind of emotion do you think they're having? Yeah, they're sad. And they're watching in the car and they're on the porch. And what type of season do you think it is if they're going off to college? Yeah, it's probably back to school, so in the fall. So I wave and turn to the house only to find myself as lonely as a turtle without its shell. Well, again, as lonely as a turtle. Do you think they really were a turtle? Some great figurative language. Do you want this to happen? This is why I want a dog to keep me company while Ariel is off to college. So let's stop right there. What is this essay going to be about? What is the topic of this essay? So the topic here is about her sister going off to college, right? So her sister going off to college. I'm going to put that in some red writing. Sister going to college. And then what is the claim? What is the opinion that this student is looking for? What are they looking for? What is their opinion? Can you find it somewhere in here? If you can't, go ahead and pause it before I go on. What the sister wants, or what the student wants, is they want a dog. Oh boy. And then, well, what are their supporting points or reasons? Well, here is to keep her company. So if we were to put all those together, when my sister goes to college, I want a dog to keep me company. It should be me. Well, if we were to look here, right at this sentence right here, all of that contains it. So this would be the thesis statement. Agree or disagree? Great. So again, when you're doing your thesis statement, you need a topic, your claim, and your supporting points. Now, everything in this essay should all be about that. Oh, because I cannot do a anchor chart, I'm going to show you one that I found online. Now, as we make a thesis statement, there are also some great examples of what not to do. So I'm not going to go through each and every one, but what I see a lot in 5th grade is especially number 1. This paper will explain the pros and cons, or this paper I'm going to tell you why I want a dog. This is not how we will write a thesis statement. You really need it to be, excuse me, strong. So you want to make sure that you're including every single piece that I explained and not doing what this anchor chart says. So just as important as giving an example what it should be, it's also important for you to see what it should not look like. So I'm going to put this over on the side as we continue on. Before I move on, I want to go back to the skeletons part, and one part that I missed. And number 3, and again, I'm up here on the 3 supporting points right here. When we are doing supporting points or your reasons, in 5th grade at this point, I want you to list 3 reasons that will help you tremendously as you proceed into writing your 5-paragraph essays in the coming week. So I did it with the ant. However, they did not do it in the article, the letter to their parents about getting a dog, but I did do it in the ant. So I just want to clarify, when you are doing your supporting points and you have reasons, you need to come up with 3 reasons. Okay, everyone? 3 reasons. Okay. So for today's exit slip, there will be 3 parts. Your first part is going to be highlighting the thesis, just like we did in this right here. The second part is going to be writing a thesis statement. When you are given all of the parts. One thing I've mentioned to my class is that it doesn't have to go topic, claim, and then supporting points. You may switch it around. You may give the reasons first and then the claim and the topic. This is where it is going to be unique. Everybody's sentences will be different. Then the third part of your exit slip today is going to come up with your own thesis. Oh, goodness. So you're going to come up with your own thesis statement. For those of you that need a little bit of help on what your opinion might be, I'm going to give you a little bit of a prompt. However, if you'd like to do something else, then you can go ahead and do that. But I want not your opinion, I'm going to give you the topic. I'm going to give you the topic about school. So whatever your opinion about school might be, whatever the claim you want it to be, it can go anywhere. And then I want to see 3 supporting points. Now, please remember, a thesis statement is 1 sentence. I don't want them numbered 1, 2, 3. It needs to become 1 full sentence. Good luck, and let us know if you have any questions.